Welcome to another episode of Fishing Prof. My name's Ryan. I'm excited to be joining you from the Sea of Cortez down in Mexico, where we've been staying in Ribera, fishing with my buddy Tucker and Jonatan from South Baja Kayak Fishing. We're going to head out and try to target some grouper, snapper, amberjacks, etc. Maybe even we'll see if the yellowfin tuna are moving through. And that's what's in store, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go get after it. This morning we launched just after 6 o'clock. The sunrise will probably be about half an hour. We've got approximately 2, maybe 2.25 mile pedal to get out to where we're going to be targeting the snapper and grouper on the structure. So on the way, I'll control this Missouri diver, see if we pick up anything we can use for bait or just any other fish that are in the area.
That didn't take long. We only had the line in the water for about a minute.
Cloud clear.
Nice way to start the morning.
I ain't took up on something.
Nice mackerel. All right, first fish of the day. There he goes. Bring this in until we get trolling again, and then I'll get them both back out. 'Nearing the first section of structure, reeling this deep diver, and switch to focusing on jigging. We definitely have some currents out here, so I'll have to figure out how I want to set up my drifts. On 340 feet, there were some good marks. So dropping down here, see if we can't hook up with, a grouper down there or something like that. I think we got to the bottom. There we go. That's a fish on. Yes, finally. Oh, did I lose it? Oh, come on. I really thought we must have had that hook set good by then. So I just re-rigged and decided to switch rods. So I put a 250 gram jig on my Ronin Expedition 3-piece travel rod. This is my heaviest duty rod that I got for going to Fiji, you know, target GTs and dogtooth tuna. I've got it paired with my Penn Slammer 6500 with 50-pound braid and fluorocarbon leader. And so I'm jigging here in about 340, dropping off to a little deeper from that too, as far as feet, and we'll see what we can find. All right, fish on. Feels like it's got vibrations, but not a ton of weight, so we'll see what this is. This is on the 250 gram jig. On my big rod, so it's not the most sensitive rod, that's for sure. Fish go by many names. Some call it a chula, some call it a white bonita, Pacific bonita, but that's what we got. We're gonna keep that guy. I know some people like to eat them. I also might use part of it for bait, so here we go. So I just dropped my bait down, a little more than 300 feet of water here. It has 3 ounces of weight, which, given that we have relatively little wind or current, is enough to get it down there. I can tell there are certain, probably triggerfish or other similar things, picking at it, so that's the challenge of fishing this type of bait. There we go. Alright, that's a real fish on a piece of chunk bait. Down in about 300 and just over 300 feet of water. There we go, yeah. For those who are interested, I'm fighting this guy on my Phenix Redeye travel rod. This is a 3-piece, weighted up to 50-pound line. I've got my Penn Slammer 5500 on here. It's actually a new reel for this trip with 50-pound braid and fluorocarbon leader. And it hooks up at about 955. As you can see, I'm trying to clear my other line, although I'm fairly certain they are overlapping, so we'll see what happens as the jig gets closer. Ooh. There we go. Thank you. Jig is still in the water, but at least we're not overlapping. Oh, I can see him coming up on the depth finder. Alright, I got color. Alright. Good size amberjack. That's my biggest. There we go. Hook is out. Look at this guy. All right, let's get him back. What a fish. Ready? And there he goes. After releasing that amberjack, I rigged up some new bait and I'm dropping it down right now. I'm not seeing as many marks anymore, so we'll see what we find.
that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click that like or subscribe button down below. The rest of the day turned into a great amount of action with tilefish and some snapper and other species, but I'll save that for another episode. Until then, I hope you can get out and get after it.